Hey class, in this video, actually is the questions to ask yourself discussion. And in this video, I'll be just answering the questions and following along in order. And since this is my third internship, I will go to that section and answer those questions. And the first question asks, what have you done differently at the start of this internship compared to previous ones? And I really don't do, when I start out an internship, I don't do much differently unless like I took a mental note of maybe something that I did that I shouldn't do. But for the most part, I try to do the same thing, just work as hard as I can, kind of show that I am a workhorse, kind of show that, I'm here to do a job and do whatever needs to be done. I'm willing to do because, in an internship, that's kind of mindset that you want to have. You want to just show that you're available and you're willing to do whatever, whenever, however you need to do it, you're willing to do it. Question two, are you working on the weakness you identified during the last internship? I believe the weakness I identified last was just being afraid to kind of dive into my work, being afraid to kind of do something that I'm maybe not sure on. And yes, I am working or actively working or kind of been worked on that a little bit more and kind of nipped it in the bud as much as, getting reassurance from supervisors, reassurance from your bosses when they tell you like, hey, like if you do mess up, it's not that big a deal. Just come to us and tell us. So it's been kind of that reassurance has kind of, I guess, created a lift of a weight off of me and allowed me to be more comfortable, kind of diving into work and doing the things that, I need to get done at a moment's notice without, waiting for someone to kind of be around to ask. I just, get it done. And if I do make a mistake or something needs to be changed, something happens, I just go to them afterwards, find them afterwards, or talk to them when I can. How has this internship challenged you differently? So in this internship, last semester, I was in the administration office role of the St. Louis or North County Rec Center. And this time around, this semester, I'm doing the more maintenance side, the more hands-on things. So it challenges you a little more physically. You do a little more with the overall maintenance of the building, the overall upkeep, and then I'm setting up volleyball nets for practices and I'm setting up tables and chairs and other things for events. And also I still do a little bit of that customer service aspect. I still, during the events, if I'm there working, I am the, I guess, liaison from the county to that customer. For anything they need, they come to me, they talk to me, and I'm kind of putting things in together, and everything's kind of in my hands from that point. So it challenges you a little bit physically and still, I guess, from an emotion and mental standpoint, because you got to put a smile on your face still. You still got to talk directly to patrons and customers and still be that, I guess, face of the overall company. Last internship, you listed something that you want to be better at. What was it and how are you working on improving that skill? So like I said, I wanted to be better at just knowing my work, knowing what it takes to, do certain things in certain areas at the rec center. And just dive right into doing that stuff without asking or without needing much assistance. So yeah, I have been working on improving that, doing so by, like I said, just having that reassurance of knowing that it's not gonna end the world if I make a mistake and it can be adjusted. I haven't been actively networking as much as I'd like to be. I'd like to get more into doing that. It's just not as much opportunity working in Parks and Rec. Taking on leadership roles, I'm doing that by as soon as I see or hear events getting scheduled, I'm quick to involve myself, talking to the patrons, talking to the person that helped get that event booked, and I work on getting a game plan with everybody to get the setup for it done in a timely manner and done as easy as possible. We're kind of short staffed as well right now, so you being as active as possible, or being as proactive as possible, really helps. And lastly, it asks, what projects are you taking lead on? If none, why not? No, I am not, and it's just because in the position that I'm in right now, it's not many projects or any things that I can really take lead on right now, but I will if there is ever. But that's all I got, guys.